ReefDVMs coming at you today with how we decided to make a workbench for our barn and tack room shop. It was actually a pretty easy decision. We went out and bought ourselves 4 WorkSaver legs from Menards, a few 2x6s, some 2x4s, and a couple panels of plywood. I think we bought 3 of them. It was really a nice assembly. These WorkSaver legs make it easy to kind of 2x4 out a workbench. I can't say enough about this. This is going to be a great workbench for the shop. We just finished this barn shop. I just produced a video earlier this week on it, so you're welcome to check that out. But this is the kind of workbench that I've always kind of wanted, that kind of center island kind of workbench. I purposely on this workbench decided to make the top of it out of a 2x6 instead of a 2x4, which would have sat level. I just wanted a little bit more working height. I wanted it up a little higher. That just makes it more comfortable for me. I think the legs cost about $45, and the other stuff maybe a couple hundred, so it really wasn't a bad project at all. And it only assembles in a few hours, which is great. If you wanted to stain this, you certainly could. It screws together pretty easy. It just takes a little bit of effort to get it all done. This particular workbench in here, I want to be able to work with things that are sometimes metal, sometimes more fragile. This isn't just for wood, and it's not just for metal. So for me, I decided that a plywood top probably wasn't going to cut it, but I was going to put the plywood top on it and then make it non-marring, and I decided to use for that one big cattle mat. I think that was a good idea. And now that I'm actually starting to work on it, I'm just falling in love with it. First of all, I can unscrew it and replace the mat, which is great. I love that idea. I can balance things out. Oh, my little girl here, she's just running around like an engine in here. We'll have her stop for a second. But it's a completely replaceable top the way I have it, and I like that. So when I want to work with an object, or I've got a little gas, or a little, mineral spirits, or even a little paint, you can easily work with the mat. You can take it off with just washing it with a cloth. You can scratch it or gouge it a little. It isn't going to hurt anything. And it certainly doesn't wreck the object you're working on either. It gives you a little bit more bounce back if you're smucking it with a hammer. But that's nothing I can't, fix by just setting the anvil on it and banging on the anvil. So it went together as a piece of cake. I'll kind of try to zoom in here and see if I can grab the camera off the mount and show you the edge of it so you can kind of see how it went together real up close. It certainly held a lot of tools. I was able to put all my nails, all my clamps, all my containers of boxes of tools on it, which is just what I wanted. It's strong. I was able to stand on it. I'm able to jump up and down on it. It's built, and as you can see here, there's the 1/2 inch of cattle top, and then the plywood, and it's sitting on top of that big strong 2x6. And I got the diagonal 2x6 in it, so it's really built, folks. This is just what I needed. It's the first project done in the barn shop, and it's certainly the most usable project, because now from here on out, it's going to basically get used for years. I appreciate you watching, folks. Continue to follow, because soon we're going to put out a video on us putting in a water for the horses, and then the next barn addition to this barn. So thank you for watching, folks.